Mike and my dad Steve with Seeds and Arrows Frontier here, and we're gonna give you an update on our well, his hens, but pretty much the family farm hens and all the chickens, including the roosters. So go ahead and explain to us. So we changed their feed when?
About 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, we changed the feed. We were over the winter, the normal egg production had gone down below normal. We were out of 29 laying hens. I was only getting eggs, 3 to 5 eggs a day. And last year I was averaging 9 to 12 during the winter months. And at that time I had 22 hens.
Now, mind you, right now we are still in like late February, like February 21st.
Right.
So we're still in winter.
We're still in winter, but the weather has been kind of mild, but the days are still short. Yeah. And we switched our feed over to the local feed store, buying individual bags of wheat, sunflower seeds, and some other seeds, and we mixed together to raise the protein level up. Yeah, whole corn and scratch corn combinations, and mixed that all together in a 55-gallon drum, and then started feeding that to them. Within 2 or 3 days, my egg production went up to 9 to 12, and it hasn't been below 12 since then. And last night I counted the eggs. Mike was going to come by this morning and film me as I collect the eggs, and there was 20 eggs yesterday. For some reason, my chickens have picked the garage, a shelf in my garage to lay eggs, some of them, and there was 5 yesterday and 15 up in the coop. Well, there's already 2 been added to yesterday's batch from yesterday here in the garage. I haven't counted what's up in the coop yet. So we're going to go ahead and collect the 7 down here and go up to the coop and get those up there.
Oh, look at the bees.
Chill, baby. Huh? I know.
This Phyllis?
Yeah, I guess she had her. I picked her up this morning. I guess that's enough.
See the bees just flying around. They're just like not even paying attention to them. Get over here and check this out. Oh, there's one right there. Nested. So I'll let you go in here and get them.
I know. Well, you haven't even laid an egg yet. I know.
She ain't gonna move.
I'm taking my fingers. I'm glad I have gloves on.
Man, look at that.
It's 22 eggs.
22 eggs.
But that, they're not even finished laying for today. I usually collect them in the evening, but I left them for today so we can film them. So I had 20 yesterday, and actually 24 eggs, because I got 2 down there and 2 extra up here. So
all right,
it's not bad. Not bad at all.
So talk about the chicken breeds that we decided to go with this year.
We already had the white Plymouth Rocks, Golden Buffs, Welsh Summers, and that big one, I keep forgetting, it's some type of Brahma thing. I just call it the Hobbit because it's got feathers on her feet. And then this year we got 5 Australorps, and we got 10 Buff Orpingtons, but we lost like 4 of them. And then we had 3 speckled Sussex roosters. Mike was given a Buff Orpington rooster, and he's kind of fluctuating. Sometimes he seems to be in charge, sometimes he's like second in charge. Over the past 2 days, I named them Larry, Mo, Curly, and the new one's Shimp, the roosters. And Larry's always been the one in charge, but he got a little frostbite. Mo got a little, or Curly got a little frostbite, and they kind of lost their status, it seemed like, and Shimp and Mo had taken over. Well, this morning I saw Curly chasing Mo and Larry chasing Shimp, as well as we got 1 guinea left out of 8 that is hanging around Larry, but I saw her with Curly this morning, and that kind of confused me because she's always by Larry's side. And and then I saw her chasing Shimp, as well as Larry chasing Shimp away from the food because I scrambled some eggs and brought it up here and gave it to them, and they love that. And when Shimp tried to get some scrambled eggs, the guinea chased him off. I thought, I don't understand the pecking order.
So she's gonna go in there with the other hen.
Yeah, I don't know. Went down on the shelf in the garage. Sometimes, yesterday, Mo was there on top of the freezer like he was directing traffic. There was one in there laying, another on the freezer waiting to get in there, and one at the bottom of the freezer waiting to get up on the freezer to go in there to lay an egg. And I've seen them in there on top of each other before laying eggs, just like we just had a Plymouth Rock go in there with the Welsh Summers. Oh, and I got some Rhode Island Reds too from the original batch.
All them coming down the hill up here, free ranging.
Yeah.
It's like they're finding the seeds or something up there to eat.
On this part of my property, I've got around 25 acres that the chickens roam around all day long on. And at night times they congregate back here at the coop.
Now explain our theory with the Australorps.
The Australorps and the Buff Orpingtons are great for breeding or brooding, and so we're hoping that they will go broody here in the next month or 2 and start making some.
But they say the Australorps are black, so the hawks.
Yeah, the theory is with them being black, they look like big crows, and the hawks and the crows sometimes don't get along, so it kind of leaves the hawks away from here. But I've only had, in 2 years of doing this, I've only had 1 incident with a hawk that I'm aware of, and I happened to walk outside when that was happening, and oddly enough it was attacking one of the roosters. It was attacking Mo, and I stopped it, and he was kind of dazed, and I brought him in the house for a couple of days, but then he next 2 days later he was ready to come back outside. So
I got a line here waiting for that 1 box.
Yeah, 1 box.
I got all these boxes.
Sometimes that one's empty and they're in all the other ones. Sometimes that one's got a bunch in there. I don't understand. Box number 7 is the mystery box.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we do think that there's something to the feed and improving with the situation of the eggs, and that they're actually laying more now. So you know, we're just gonna keep you all posted and see how the new breeds do, see if we do get any that actually do brood, and or go broody and actually lay on eggs and hatch them out. So we're gonna experiment with that and see what we get this year. So anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe, make each day count, and God bless.